Now, every single seam we did so far is we never had an understitching done before sewing the sides, but this time it is done. So anytime you have an understitching, you got to turn the seam allowance down like this to sew the sides. Do not open it up like this, because that's conventional method without it understitching. But once you understitch a seam, you gotta turn it down and then sew the sides. Okay, that's another thing students forget, and I just want to make sure that you get that, or else you're gonna have a tuck, and I will know that you have I can see a tuck. You can't get rid of it, okay? So you must turn the seam allowance down anytime you have already understitched the seam. And this one has been understitched. If you didn't understitch, then you leave it up. But if you didn't understitch, yours would be different from mine, and you didn't do factory method. Okay, so deductions off too, because we're making believe we're a factory, and all of the shirts we're gonna do for this exercise is factory oriented to all the details. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Oops. Just pick it up. Yeah, those get in the way. Okay, and then 1/4 seam allowance with the seam allowance down. Okay, because of the understitching. The friend where I got all the labels from, anyway, he used to brag, because I used to take my cousin's shirts. I used to cut them for him when I had my factory, but I didn't want to sew them. And so I used to take my shirts to his factory, and then he would sew them up. And he used to brag with all his special machinery that he could put this whole shirt together in 7.5 minutes. He was clock. He would put a stop clock on his workers, and anytime the needle touches 2 pieces and sewing a seam, he would record it. Anything else, he knew they were wasting time. Anyway, they used to get so nervous when he's come around with his stopwatch. But his best timing was 7.5 minutes. Amazing. So I used to tease him, because I used to go there, and he used to brag to me, because he knows I teach these things in my classes. And he said, 7.5 minutes, I can make a long